We're using Trevor Lawrence and the Jags in honor of the fight that Trevor Lawrence showed. Unfortunately, they should have won that game, but man, Tyrod Taylor, he really is proving himself. I mean, if there was one win that you thought the Jags could get, it's that one, right? But we'll see. There'll be other games, but I don't think they're really gonna do well this season. Definitely not make the playoffs. That crazy stat that Trevor Lawrence lost his first regular season game in his football career. He hadn't lost a high school regular season game or a college regular season game. He had lost in the playoffs in high school and in college, but he hadn't lost a regular season game. So this was his first, and he's got to definitely get used to that because the Jags aren't really going anywhere this season. Their defense is definitely is not as good as we thought they were. They're definitely not even close to being as good as the 2017 defense that took them all the way to the AFC Championship. But with coaching and with time, they'll improve. Obviously, Urban Meyer, their new head coach, legendary college coach. The reason that these college coaches usually don't do well in the NFL, and I'm not making assumptions or saying that Urban can't do well. I should have the pick there, but bad time ball hawk again. But I'm not saying that he won't be a great coach, but I'm saying the reason they struggle is usually because these are professionals. These are professional athletes. You can't scare them. They're not kids, and they're not going to be scared of losing a scholarship or getting kicked out of school or something like that. You know, sometimes they're making, double your salary. So you definitely have to take a different coaching approach. And there was already a story where some of the Jags players aren't fond of Urban's coaching techniques. So we'll see what happens with their team and what happens. I think Tim Tebow is still on this roster in Madden. I believe last time I played with this team, he was in the roster, so I think he's still in. Maybe they're just going to leave him in. I'm going to run some more Wildcat Gator with him. I didn't run it in this game just because I thought I didn't need it. Also, this play, I thought I was behind the line of scrimmage, but unfortunately it wasn't. However, it didn't matter. I thought that was a tight window. I thought that might have been intercepted, but luckily we had the big tight end. You got that good zone right there. We get him for the sack, and this is where my defense really starts to pick up the pace. Runs into another wall. That was 4th and almost 30. And we're able to hold him, and he has no option, so he has to get sacked there. Now we take over, and we throw it to Clark Jr., and we get in for the touchdown. Now we're up pretty big. He cooked that zone again. That was the second time. Get a good tackle for a loss there. He's got some good pocket movement, however, bad read, and we read that like a book, so great interception. We can pick up the blocks here on play action. We throw it up. Get a really good gain across midfield. We decide to go with it to our tight end, and he fights for us, and we're in for the touchdown. He throws a floater. I thought that maybe had a chance of being intercepted, but unfortunately it wasn't. He gets it off to Zeke here. He throws that corner, and I actually read this play because I had the momentum, so I was able to see one of his routes. And I saw that he was going with that corner route again, and so this time I learned from my mistake. Third time's always the charm, right? So I was able to force an interception there. This tight end, number 84, he's played really well for us in this game. I've hit him with some big completions, made some really good plays with us. So I go off play action here. We pick up the blocks and get it out to, again, the tight end. And now we get it to number 10 here over the middle. We decide to roll out, and here I thought he was going to continue across because whenever you have the scramble drill, the receiver always crosses to the sideline following the quarterback, but he just stopped. So I threw it, and it got intercepted, which was really annoying. It really pissed me off. And this is where he takes a shot on one-on-one coverage and he gets him, so it's fine. But then he doesn't tackle him, and I don't think he should have been able to do that because his X factor wasn't on. So that's pretty unfortunate. Nonetheless, we're still destroying him, and we get it out to our running back. Get a good completion. We decide to roll out and run, pick up some good yardage. 3rd and 2, we're gonna take off again. And some of y'all will be like, oh, that's toxic, you shouldn't have kicked the field goal, there's no need for that. Well, I was just practicing because I don't kick field goals often, but if you ever come down to it, you want to have the practice for it. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know how well you think the Jags are going to do this season.
This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one.